What does the N-word mean to you?
I hate that
a lot.
word. But have I used it with the A sound before? Yeah, with my close friends.
So y'all told me to watch this video. Do you use the N-word? This is African and African-American descent. So I guess, I don't think Africans really use that word. But African-Americans, black people in America, they use it a lot. So it's a word, they say it's a word for endowment, but it's what? You're basically talking down to each other. It's not a word of endowment. I guess. If you really want to think about it in that way, I guess it is a word of endowment. You see, like the word doesn't affect us anymore, but the word never affected us in the first place. It's the way they treated black people in general. It wasn't about the word. It was about the way they treated us and looked at us. The word is just a description. It's not, the word wasn't the thing that suppressed us.
Like, I don't like when
it was the people.
say it.
I'm sorry, what?
What'd he say?
Sorry, what?
What did he say?
Like, I don't like when Africans say it.
I'm sorry, what?
What? Okay, I see where this is going.
Hi.
What's up?
I'm Taisida.
I'm Abdul.
I'm Khalif.
I'm Jordan.
You got the people that don't
We're doing
saying that word?
Africans versus African Americans, truth or drink.
It's not really verses, but
Well,
it's
I
just
don't know. And
Versus.
Black girl, African gentleman.
I'm hella African.
Yeah,
I'm black. Hey.
First generation, both my parents were born and raised in Nigeria. My tribe is Igbo, and I stand on that.
Period.
Yeah.
Igbo.
Well, my tribe is Compton, and I stand on that.
You want to start with the shot?
yeah, sure.
I like
So
it.
the Africans are on the
I'm gonna
left,
take my shot glass.
I was pouring you a shot. You know I'm a
Americans
gentleman.
on the right.
to being black.
To being black, yeah. Who do you okay. Why did I get started off spicy? Who do you
His hair
think gets
kinda
laid
got like-
more? Africans or African Americans?
Africans, to be honest.
Maybe because they're different. They're not just
snow
regular
bunnies
people.
Were there, so therefore, they want a taste of everything, right?
Kind of like the Barton
cultural
if I was
sample,
looking
yeah.
at.
What is a snow bunny?
Yeah, you got to clarify that one.
A white girl that likes African Americans or Africans or just black people in general.
I mean, honestly, I feel as though Africans have the gift of gab. I feel like they really want it, they're gonna get it. So I would say Africans get laid more. Yeah.
Do you agree?
Maybe because they got more culture
Yes,
than
I actually would agree. No,
think.
I live in an apartment that is predominantly Africans and African American.
this is an example, man. You got like a black dude. You got his swag, you know, his reds. You gotta remember that's what the kids used to say that. That's what the kids use it now. The reds, right? He got his like, I don't know, a Mary shirt, Mary jeans. Then you got an African with his toes out in flip flops. He'd probably get your girl before the guy in the Mary get your girl, and that's a fact. I'm just saying, bro. I don't know what it is.
People I see walking around has a lot of kids.
Yeah, well, yeah, the guy
I think because they know
There
what
might
they
be a
want.
lot of different types
And
of
they ain't taking no
American
lip.
women
That's probably what it
who
is.
might judge African men and would not want to sleep with them.
Yeah, I would say probably black men.
Black men.
They be out here.
Yeah.
I feel like African men be presenting as more got it together too. You know what I'm saying?
The Nigerians,
Like,
especially.
yeah, shoulders up. You feel
What is
me?
it?
Chin up. Like they walk around with confidence.
Ethiopian or something?
How do you feel about the term African American?
It just feels a little confusing simply because to me,
Don't have no
the
African culture.
African American culture and the African culture does not have camaraderie like I feel like we should. And I always feel like I don't really identify with African American because that part of the African side don't really embrace me. So I'll be like, I'm black. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I would embrace you. You're cool people.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't like when some people say it.
When like the super
Who said it?
allies say it.
Yeah, African Americans. It's like, oh.
For like black people in America,
That's funny,
like we
yeah.
are as American as it gets because we've been here for better or for worse since the creation of the country. Versus like when you say like African Americans, it kind of denotes like a generation ago, this generation, 2 generations ago, they're from a different
That's a
country.
fact.
But it's like no, we've been
That's a
here
fact.
longer than like half the white people been here.
Take a shot if you have ever used the term African booties.
That's a fact right there. They used to call Irish black. They used to call like Italians black back in the day. Like everybody from what the East European, they did not mess with. It was only like Anglo-Saxons, like Germans and like French and like Denmark. All those places, those is what they call white. Then eventually, slowly, over time, they started, oh man, we accept y'all as white. It's weird, bro. The people, the world is just really divided for no reason at all. That's a fact. Then we got black people that been here longer than any other, like what they really called Irish black. That's wild. They've been longer. They're black, like slaves been here longer than almost every other European, any other people other than like Native Americans and like Mesoamericans and like some, I guess, Pacific Islanders. Other than those people, everybody else is new to this land, and especially like black Americans, they're not African American at all. They have no connection to Africa at all, other than their skin and their DNA. Other than that, they have no connection to Africa.
Gotcha.
Absolutely not. I was called that.
Me too.
I'm halfway.
Like
I'm Jamaican
African
American.
African
Both my parents are Jamaican.
People used to call me Midnight.
I got called Midnight too.
Darth
Born.
Vader.
Yeah, me too. And I
They
love
used to
Star
call
Wars.
me. I know.
Star
You don't like
Wars.
Star
Never
Wars?
watched it because of that.
Darth Vader, Darth Vader, Darth Vader.
Okay, so
Darth.
Wait, what's
Darth
his name?
Vader. His name is Darth, D-A-R-T-H.
Darth.
But people would call me Dark Vader.
Sure, black people does not know his name is D-A-R-T-A.
They knew enough
They
to call me that.
Probably
They call me
don't.
D-A-R-K. Dark
Darth Vader.
Oh, maybe it was a combination of both. I know they called me that. But I
Probably.
knew what they were
It
saying.
was a play on words.
Yeah, probably.
I just think black people didn't know, to be honest.
No, the black people. I mean, I don't know. My elementary school, they knew.
I think they knew.
They knew.
I don't think they knew.
What does the N-word mean to you? Do you think you take offense to it as much as African Americans do?
Depending on the context. I've seen people consciously not say it around people that they view threatening, or like, oh, that's a real black person, versus like, oh, Abdul, he's fucking the
They think
engineer,
you're like
Abdul.
unharming, they
Yeah,
think you're cool.
I'll
and-
sing along with this song, and I'm like, oh, Abdul said it was cool with me. That shit pisses me off.
He said it was cool.
I hate that
I'm
word.
say it.
But have I used it with the A sound before? Yeah, with my close friends.
Can I?
It's kind of weird when girls say it too. It's kind of funny.
Like, I don't like.
It's like kind of awkward.
I don't like
when
when
girls say
Africans
the
say it.
N word.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't like when Africans say the N-word.
With the just any type of way?
We're different. I do hear you and understand you, right? Every African, I promise you, every African
he gotta
that
say it. He
says
gotta
the
talk about
N-word,
this.
I tell them, do your parents say it? And they all be like, hell no. And I'm like, so why do you?
Never.
My parents say it, my grandparents say it, they grandparents say it. No African parents, grandparents in
Yeah, I
general.
would say mine
You get
would
what I'm
never.
saying?
Yeah.
So we gotta work hard to get rid of it. It's like,
Okay.
y'all picking it up because it sounds fun.
I'm glad that you shared that with me because I never heard someone have an issue with African people saying that word.
I think you should get you a shot, right?
Okay, that was a good. Okay, I understand it.
twin.
Name
Explanation
10
you're
African
talking about.
countries in 30 seconds, or take a shot.
Ooh, 30 seconds? You're rude.
Okay, here we go. Ethiopia, Somalia, Sudan, damn, where's the clock at? Nigeria, Saudi Arabia, I guess. Sierra Leone, South Africa, Congo, Zimbabwe, and Zambia. I don't know how long that took. Probably took a while. A lot of ums in it too.
30 seconds try.
That's not a
Oh,
lot
30
of time,
seconds?
actually,
Oh, I
for
think I got
someone
30
who's had
seconds.
tequila. But I don't
You
know the
can try
difference
it.
of. I don't know the difference of countries
Saudi Arabia, I'll take that out. What about Senegal?
and cities.
We'll find out.
Morocco, Cote d'Ivoire.
I forgot about Morocco.
Is Zimbabwe one?
Ethiopia, Ghana, Nigeria.
Niger, Chad.
Somalian, Nigeria.
Kenya, Gambia, Somalia.
Somalia.
Halfway there.
No, it was 10 or 5.
It's
10.
10.
Damn, you're
What about that
crazy.
guy? What about that guy?
She said Somalia.
Nigeria.
West Africa.
West Africa.
It's a region.
It's okay.
kinda-
Go ahead and take the shot.
West Africa.
Zimbabwe.
What's the most west? I don't know.
Why am I blanking?
Sinhalese. Is that a country? Is it a city?
We're close. I'll accept. I know what you meant.
Madagascar, South Africa, Equatorial Guinea, and Mali. Oh, bam.
Mali, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
See?
Senegal.
Senegal, not Senegalese. I was thinking of like
Singalese.
Oh, Jesus.
I think I got it.
What do you think white people dislike more?
Honestly, I still don't think they really know.
Probably
The
African Americans,
difference.
probably.
In
But
a
yeah, probably
professional
don't.
setting, I hear a lot about white folks really preferring to work with Africans because we really are a lot more submissive in a way.
I think they hate black people more than African people.
They hate the descendants of slaves.
The model minority myth exists heavily in the African community to where like they've been brainwashed to think that black is bad, everything else is good. They're the good
See,
ones.
that's
This is what
how-
you should be as a minority. Go to school, be polite, all the respectability politics.
They got the world messed up.
everybody black.
Black
It doesn't
people
matter.
is the
Anybody
worst
who's
people on
perceived
the
as black,
planet. That's
they
how
just
the world
see us
looks
as
at
black
us.
people in threat, and the more chocolates you are, the more issues you're gonna have. Honestly, yeah. They
I don't
I
agree.
don't think they can. Really? Okay.
Is there any other people on this planet that is looked down on more than black? I don't think there is. I really don't think there is. No, I don't think so.
Do tell.
I
Just
feel
look
like
down
if
on?
me and another dude is standing side by side.
Like, at least I'm not
and
black. Like, I feel like any
get
race can say that.
Approached by the police. I think that if he has an accent, it's gonna make him less dangerous.
The police?
Yes.
Maybe I missed the question. I just thought you.
Oh, you're right. Well, white people. I think of.
He said
Okay.
police.
I think of all white people as police. Period. They all okay.
Okay,
I mean, you know, white people
the
police black people like
They-
for no
yeah.
reason.
Take a shot
funny.
if you've ever said Wakanda forever.
Have I? I've definitely have at some point.
Oh, I
But,
think everybody
not-
said that by now.
Like at some point.
Somebody
yes.
has said
I
it.
might take a shot with you.
To Chadwick Boseman.
When the first movie came out, I took a girl to go see it.
Yeah.
She's African American.
Yeah.
She legit asked me after the movie.
Oh, no.
She said, "Are you from Wakanda?" I was just like,
Okay. I've never asked that. I gotta say that.
"Like, are you serious right now?" Like,
In what ways are Africans misunderstood?
I think we're misunderstood maybe kind of on the topic of like my home country, right? In Ethiopia and having war in
Yo,
Tigray.
what is going
When I told my
on?
coworker there's war that just started.
Just went black.
He's like, oh, but doesn't that happen all the time?
Is it still going?
That was his
Okay.
response. Someone I respected and I enjoyed working with him brushed it off.
I'm fully convinced that like some white people have met.
I don't even know what
something
she said, bro. What did she say?
In what ways are Africans misunderstood?
I think we're misunderstood maybe kind of on the topic of like my home country, right? In Ethiopia and having war in Tigray. When I told my coworker there's war that just started, he was like, oh, but doesn't that happen all the time? That was his response. Someone
War
I
isn't
respected and I
something
enjoyed working with
you should
him
be like
brushed it off.
talking about so easily.
I'm fully
but
convinced that like some white people I've met still think like most
guess.
of Africa is just like
like
dirt
normal
huts.
people wouldn't
yeah,
understand.
like living in
Like,
huts, not having water,
Yeah.
not really having food.
There's 54 different countries in Africa. It is unfair to
Not
just
just
lump
Africa
all
as
of
a
Africa
country.
into one.
That's
Like,
wild.
oh, you said you're from Africa? I have a friend from Nigeria.
Like people aren't interested
so many
in the
different.
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was that?
Good.
This is one group. Africa's a group.
I know.
I don't like
I
that.
feel all warm and fuzzy.
There were some things
Mark-
we agreed to disagree on.
Like dead ass. That's wild, right? Africa is looked at as like one people, one group. While Europe, I look at Europe as just everybody's mixed together. You know, kings and queens, they just move all around. It's, you know. But Europe, all of Europe is looked at as different people. But Europe as a whole, I believe, is smaller than the United States altogether. But they put Africa in the one lump, which is that can fit, I think, all of North America and like Russia all inside of it. But they split Europe into different pieces. It's weird.
You know, but we.
It's weird.
I
It's-
mean, finding that
it's-
common
that's how
ground,
low
we
they look at
both
Africa. That's
were called
weird.
African booty scratchers. That was deep, you know.
And Dark Vader.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
And we're both
Dark Vader.
chocolate.
Boots.
The darker the berry, the sweeter the
boots.
juice.
The darker the flesh and the deeper the
roots.
roots.
Hey.
Yes.
YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and ad-free videos on the
Okay. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching, man. I made Aruggamuffin. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Join our crew. And my God.